just blanked out. It was really good. Well, hello there. Like, it's just constantly repeating itself. It's not boring me. Saturday night, you will not find me out and about. You'll find me on the sofa watching Strictly. I've been reunited. Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel, or hey if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Today we're going to be doing a mood reading vlog. This vlog is just going to be dedicated to picking up what books I want and when, whatever genre it is, whatever mood I'm in. We're just going to be vlogging. I'm going to take you guys along my week and see what books we get to, what books we manage to read. And yeah, just have a fun reading vlog. I've definitely been more of a mood reader recently. I used to be very much not. I'd be like, this is my TBR, this is what I'm reading, this is it, blah 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 blah. If I'm starting this book, I'm finishing this book. But recently I've very much changed and become more of a mood reader and just picking up what I feel as and when, which is suiting me at the moment a lot better. So yeah, this week I'm hoping to get to some fun books. I am already in the middle of one book. So we have already started The Silence in Between by Josie Ferguson. So I am going to be finishing this one off at the start of this vlog. We have halfway more to go. Did that make sense? No. We have half of the book left to read. So hoping to get that done pretty soon. And then as this is a mood reading vlog, I don't really know what other books I'm going to pick up this week. It could be honestly anything. So let's begin, I guess. So obviously I am going to finish this one first because I am very much enjoying it and I don't want to put this down. I'm very much in the mood for historical fiction. So we're going to finish that and then we're just going to begin and we're just going to pick whatever, whenever. I hope that you enjoy today's video and without further ado, let's get started. It is time to do a little update. I have read quite a bit of The Silence in Between today. I think that I am on page 250. Yeah, 251, chapter 42. So I have this much left of the book. I didn't vlog anything yesterday, it was Monday yesterday, other than the intro, and then I just I did read yesterday, but I just didn't vlog anything. So it's currently, I think, like 5 PM, so I am hoping to finish this book tonight. This book is very much giving... this book's writing style is very reminiscent to me of like a Kristen Hanna book. It's very educational, very impactful, and it takes on the POV of multiple women. We're following a mother and a daughter. So it's basically set in the present day timeline, not present day to us, but present day for them, is 1961 Berlin, when the border has closed to separate East and West Germany, or East and West Berlin. And our main character, Lisette, has just left her infant baby, like literally a few months old baby, in the hospital. She's gone home overnight to get some like bits and bobs to take with her the next day to hospital. She's left him there. And then she wakes up in the morning to find out the border has been closed and she cannot get to her child. I hope that the lighting's a little bit better. So now she is obviously so depressed. She is so upset and she just doesn't know what to do. And then in present day we also have her daughter's POV, who is just trying to get her mum back to how she was before. She'll do anything and she's trying to save and rescue her younger brother from across the border. We also have a dual timeline going on, so not only do we have 1961, we also have the 1940s following Lisette when she is, I think, like 18 or maybe younger than that, during World War II. So it's following her and her mum and the women around her who are living in Berlin at that time, and we're just seeing how they were living and the events that led her to be how she is today in the present day timeline. So that is the book summed up as best I can, and I am really enjoying reading this. I feel like it's very insightful. The writing style is very good. I like that we're following two different POVs and also a dual timeline, because we're just getting multiple events going on and it's very educational. And yeah, I've got about 80 pages left, so I am going to try finish that this evening. Hopefully I'll be able to do that. And then I don't know what I'll be in the mood for, but I think as well, this is very much my kind of book. Like any book that can educate me on like a past event, I will read. So I don't know what I'm going to go from this book, 'cause it's historical fiction. I don't think I'm feeling fantasy or romance. I honestly feel like I am feeling like a Kristen Hanna book after reading this, so we'll have to see. But hopefully this evening I will finish this book. This book as well has been on my TBR for ages. If you have subscribed for a while, I actually said I wanted to add this to my TBR when it first came out, like last year, and then I've been meaning to read it ever since, so I'm finally getting around to it, which is good. It's update time. I have just fake tanned and I've also washed my hair. Also my hair has started growing curly. Like not growing curly, but going kind of curly after the shower. Like if we can see that, I feel like that is quite curly. I don't know. The update is that I have finished The Silence in Between by Josie Ferguson. This for me was really, I just blanked out. It was really good. This was a really good book. I really enjoyed it. I feel like this was definitely like not really what I expected in a way. I didn't expect there to be dual timelines. I kind of just expected it to be in 1961 Berlin and we're just finding out if she can get her son back. But with the dual timeline, I feel like I learned quite a lot, and it was definitely interesting to see our character in more depth and how she is the way that she is today because of past events. I also think that the daughter's timeline, Ellie, who is trying to get her brother back from across the border, is so like keeps you on the edge of your seat. I genuinely, my heart was like beating out my chest. I did not know what was going to happen. I was rooting for her and I was just like, it got so intense and I didn't expect it to feel so intense. Obviously it is a very intense situation, but I kind of just didn't expect it to have me on the edge of my seat so much. And the ending as well, there is an epilogue. That was interesting because I didn't know that this wall was up for so long. I kind of just expected it to be up for, honestly, like 2 years. It was up for like 30 years and I did not know that or expect that, to be honest. I was just uneducated in that. And yeah, it was a good book. I liked Josie Ferguson's writing style. I don't know if she's got any other books out because this was her debut novel, and it does say here shortlisted for the Waterstones debut fiction prize. I don't know if she has any other books out yet, but when she does get more out, or if she does have more out, I will definitely read more of her work. And now it's time to choose our next read. You're actually balancing on the books that I have here, so I'm just gonna have to move you really quickly. I'm also in these clothes right now because I'm tanning and I don't have any like dark clothes here, so I had to just put my pajamas on. Had to. So I have my Kindle and then I have 3 options for books. Option number 1 is not really an option I'm gonna class because I genuinely just do not want to read this right now. It is A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I managed to get to chapter 20, page 280 a little bit ago. I feel like that was a good month ago now and I've still not gone back to it or picked it up. It's just very long and almost tedious to read. I feel like a lot of the chapters feel very repetitive and like it's just constantly repeating itself, and that's kind of hard to capture your attention, especially with such a large book. I feel like we don't really, I mean, we're nearly 300 pages in and we still don't really know what's happening, what the events are going to be, what the characters are doing. I feel like we just don't know a lot, but yet the events that are happening just keep getting repeated in every single chapter. So I'm going to put this down, or I have put this down for a while now, and I don't really intend to pick it back up anytime soon. I'm sure I will in the future, but just not right now. So the other 2 physical books I have here are Night Road by Kristen Hanna, which is set in summer, I think. I think it's set on like a summer island in 2004. So I don't know if that is the vibe for October, but I do love a Kristen Hanna book, and yeah, this one I feel like will be really good. I don't know if this is actually historical fiction or just like more of her character works, because obviously she has like the women, the Nightingale, The Four Winds, like those kind of books which are following historical events. This is one that doesn't really follow a historical event, which would be my first book of hers that doesn't follow a historical event, so I am very intrigued by this. The other book I have is Phantasma by Kaylee Smith. This one I'm really intrigued to get to because I've heard really great things. My friends just read this book and really enjoyed it, and I feel like this definitely fits the October vibe, like circus themed. It's giving me dark, gothic, mysterious. I think this actually might be a dark romance. But for right now, I'm gonna put my glasses back on and be in my studious era. As you can see, I'm having a very good night. I have got teeth whitening strips in right now. I've got a face mask on. I've got teeth whitening strips in. I've got a new book that I've started. I'm in bed and I'm loving my life. I'm loving it. I could not think of a better evening right now, to be honest. I don't know how much I'm going to read. I think not that much, to be honest, because I'm kind of tired and I do have uni in the morning, so we can't be staying up all night. I wish I could, but I can't. So far I'm on chapter 4 and I've read, how many pages? 33 pages. I read that earlier just to like get into the book and start it, and honestly I was a little bit confused at first. In the first like chapter I genuinely didn't really understand what was going on, and I was like, whoa, what is happening right now? Am I missing something? What's going on? I feel like we just kind of got thrown straight into it. And now that I'm reading a little bit more, I'm definitely getting more into the vibes. The vibe is giving me very much gothic. It's like set in a small gothic-y town, and I'm definitely capturing the energy and the essence and the vibe, and I'm really enjoying that. Because currently we don't really know what Phantasma is. We don't have a clue what it is. There's just like whisper about it, and our main character Ophelia doesn't really have a clue what it is. Ophelia has inherited her mother's gift. The family has this like hereditary gift that basically they are necromancers and they can bring back the dead. So she has that, and she also, I think like their family work within the dead or something, like they do something, I can't remember. She also has a sister called Evangeline. Is it Evangeline? I think it is, but that could be wrong. And Evangeline is not, she does not possess the gift. She's kind of like a socialite. She doesn't really want to associate with that. And also I feel like from what I can gather, Ophelia is quite like a recluse, very much introverted, doesn't really go out much, doesn't really care about how she looks in society, whereas her sister really very much does. So very different in that regard. And yeah, so far that's all I've got. I'm not really too sure about anything else, but I'm gonna get cozy, get comfy cozy, get snug right now and carry on reading, and then I'm gonna head to bed. Yeah. Also, I should have probably disclaimed, I look terrifying right now. I look terrifying. It is Halloween tomorrow and I'm definitely looking the part because this face mask is a little scary. And I'm sorry that I've just been yapping to you guys like this. Happy Halloween! It is officially Friday, which means one thing: it is Halloween today. I have just got back from uni. I had a seminar. It was a 3-hour seminar, so I've done that now, and the Halloween prep begins. I'm so excited to get in my costume. I honestly am very excited to put it on now. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm excited to be like an 80s aerobics woman. I'm excited to be Brooke from 1984 American Horror Story. I am going to kind of convert this reading vlog into a bit of a weekend vlog as well. I'm just going to kind of like combine mood reading vlog with weekend vlog as well, just so we're getting the best of both worlds and we can make this vlog a little longer. I read some more of Phantasma last night and I'm really enjoying it. I'm definitely in the mood for that kind of fantasy specifically, and it's almost giving me vibes of like how I picture Belladonna, like the setting of Belladonna to look and the dresses of Belladonna, like a dark gothic-y, big skirts and corsets vibe. So I'm intrigued to read on a little bit more, which I'm going to do this afternoon. I'm just about to roll out my mat and I'm going to do some stretches. That's kind of my form of exercise today. I'm doing like an active rest day, just stretching the body out, and then I'm gonna shower this tan off. I did put tan on yesterday and I sat in it all day and then I showered it off before bed, but it kind of faded so much and I felt like it looked like I hadn't even fake tanned. So I've put more fake tan on today in hopes that I will get to the level of sun-kissed that I was trying to achieve, because yesterday it kind of just looked like I'd done nothing. So we've got more tan on today and hopefully it's going to stick on my skin this time. So without further ado, I am going to go do some yoga with Adrian. I'm just going to do like a 15-minute one, nothing crazy. I feel like I'm channeling the Halloween vibes as well, because I bought these from the shop yesterday and I've been eating these lollies literally like all day yesterday, and it's reminding me of when you used to get these in trick-or-treating from people's houses. If you're from the UK, you will know that this is like a staple as a trick-or-treater. I feel like Americans probably maybe won't know this like brand, but honestly, getting a drumstick lolly in your trick-or-treat bag made my evening. I was never a fan of those ones though, the third ones in, what are they called, double lollies. I'm not really a fan of those ones, but Fruity Pops and drumsticks, so good. And I'm just trying to relive my childhood and have sweets on Halloween, obviously. I'm trying to heal the inner child in me, and you've got to have sweets on Halloween, all right? Hello, I am back home for the weekend. I am in a different location, in a different setting. The lighting is not the best, but when is it ever the best on this channel? Let's try... Wow, that's a lot better. Let's try and make this better. But I really wanted to show you an exciting package that I've come home to, because I am so excited about this. I cannot wait to try these coffees. I have been sent some coffee flavours to try from Little's Coffee. So they're called Little's, and they actually were on Dragon's Den. I'm not sure how long ago, but they were on Dragon's Den, which is pretty cool. So I'm just going to show you what they've sent me. So they sent me 4 flavours to try. We've got chocolate cherry. I love the packaging as well. We've got chocolate peppermint, which is the one I'm the most excited to try. And then we have pumpkin spice and also French vanilla, which will be a good classic. And then I've also got this cup and like blender whiskey tool thing as well to use. So I'm so excited to try these flavours. I'm definitely going to make one in the morning, so I'll show you guys whichever one I choose to make in the morning. I feel like it's either going to be pumpkin spice or chocolate peppermint, but now Halloween was just yesterday, I feel like I'm in the mood for Christmassy flavours now, and to me that is chocolate peppermint. Yesterday was Halloween and I did forget to show you my costume, but I'll pop the pictures on the screen right now. There we go, there we go. The inspo was Brooke from 1984 American Horror Story. However, it didn't really look the same. And to be honest, no one really knew who I was, like right off the bat. I didn't even do the right hair. So to be honest, it's my fault. I was supposed to do like a ponytail, but it just wouldn't look right. So we went with hair down, and in the end I just told people I was 80s aerobics, or I was 80s Barbie, 80s sporty Barbie, like just anything really. I was anything. However, now it is November 1st, I am very much in the mood for Christmas and all things wintry. I love Christmas and I'm very much excited for it this year. I feel like this year I just have like an excitement for the festive vibes. This evening's plans are pretty much, I'm gonna get a shower, I'm gonna get comfy cozy, and then, oh, I just got a notification. And then, And then after that, I'm going to watch Strictly because honestly, on a Saturday night, you will not find me out and about. You'll find me on the sofa watching Strictly because it's my favourite show at the moment. I've really gotten into it this season and it's Halloween night tonight. I've literally just spoken about how excited I am about Christmas and then it's Halloween night on Strictly. But we're just going to allow it. I've been reunited with my princess. You look so pretty. You look so pretty. She's like, get that camera out of my face. But what I actually wanted to discuss was that I am now halfway through Phantasma. We're on page 244, chapter 26. And my thoughts and feelings so far on the book are that I really, really enjoy it. And I specifically love that it's separated into like night 1 of Phantasma, 3 days before Phantasma, challenge 1 or level 1 of Phantasma. Like, it's separated into different sections, so I find it easy to read like up to that section, and then it's a good place to pause your reading. And I do really like the layout of that in my head. It just really works for me. But so far this book is very much giving me the vibes of what I imagine Caraval would be. I've never read Caraval. I do want to, if it's worth it. I've seen very mixed opinions on that. It's giving me the vibe of what I imagine Caraval would be, but if Caraval was written for adults and not young adults, and it was like less YA basically. And I do like it. I like our main character. I feel like she's kind of a little bit misunderstood by people around her, and I like how cool her powers are. I like as well the challenges. I feel like they definitely keep you on the edge of your seat, and that is a reason why I'm reading this book so quickly, because it is just very high stakes, and the challenges, you don't really know what's gonna happen. You don't. The main guy in this, called Blackwell, he is also very fun to read about. He is quite mysterious. Like, you don't really know a lot. You kind of get fed random bits of information throughout, and you don't really know what's happening or what's gonna happen. So I think coming out of a reading slump, a book like this is very good to pick up because it's not boring me at all. I will say sometimes when I'm reading a chapter, I get a little bit lost with the writing. Like, I kind of am a bit like, oh, what's just happened there? I can't really visualise that in my head. And then I feel like I have to reread the passage just to understand what's happened. But other than that, yeah, I have no notes really at this point. I'm just enjoying it. I'm enjoying my time reading it. I feel like I've not really explained too much about the plot, but basically we have Ophelia, who is struggling for money. She's inherited her family estate. It's a big manor, and it's where her family run the business out of, and she doesn't want to fail by having to sell it or move on. Like, she wants to keep this family heritage part of her and keep it running, keep it alive. However, she's in a lot of debt, so she needs to raise money quickly. And also her sister has basically left a note, and it's implying that she's joined Phantasma. So she's going out to find her sister because her sister has gone out to win the Phantasma earnings to help her sister out because she feels really bad. So we've got that aspect going on. Phantasma is like a yearly circus type thing. It's events, there's lots of levels, and it's all contestants that have come together because they want something and they need the money or whatever the Phantasma can offer them if they win. So each trial or level basically is meant to wipe out as many contestants as possible so that we get less and less throughout the levels, and whoever wins gets the prize or wins Phantasma. I just had a takeaway and watched Strictly, and now me and Cindy are just chilling, but I'll just let Cindy say night. She's so cute. She was watching Strictly as well. I feel like Cindy loves Strictly. She's just watching the telly at the moment. Can I have a high five? Okay, well, she always stands me up when I decide to film her doing high five. I promise. She usually gives me a high five. Good morning, everyone. As you can tell, I am quite tired. I've woken up honestly feeling exhausted and I feel a bit congested. I don't really know, but I am going to start off my day with going on a run because I didn't do anything really yesterday. So today I'm just going to do a quick run to start off my day. It's currently like 8:45 and it's a Sunday, so having a bit more of a chilled morning. And then when I get back, basically just want to have a shower, make a coffee. I want to try those new coffees and we'll see what we do. We'll see. I really want to bake a cookie, and I saw yesterday that M&S are now releasing peppermint bark chocolate cookies. I don't know if they're out yet, but I need to try them. I love their white chocolate and gingerbread cookies, but finding out that they have a peppermint cookie, because I love mint chocolate flavoured things, I am so excited. I need to get my hands on those cookies, but it's like really inspired me to bake cookies, even though I'm really not that good at baking. Anyway, that was besides the point. Really don't want to do this run, but we're just gonna get it done. I feel like whenever I come to the conclusion that I'm doing a run, it's not very often, but when I come to that conclusion, I'm just like, oh, I can't wait for this to be over. I'm just not the best at running. So we'll see how this goes. It's probably gonna be horrible. A book review and a coffee review. Starting with the coffee review, I tried the chocolate peppermint flavour and it is so yum. It's like a really refreshing flavour of coffee and it's giving me very much Christmassy vibes. Like I feel like this with whipped cream on top and then crushed candy cane pieces would be really yummy, and the coffee flavour is like really nice and balanced with the flavouring. Like it's not too sweet, which I was kind of apprehensive about, but it's just like really yummy. So I do highly recommend this, specifically this flavour. I've not tried the others, but the chocolate peppermint flavour, love it. I have also managed to finish Phantasma by Kaylee Smith, and I'm going to rate this book a 4 stars. I feel like that is a solid rating for me. That's where I'm like just really set on for this book. I feel like it is a fun fantasy read. It had good world building. I liked the characters, I liked the setting, I liked the trials and the levels to Phantasma. It was, I think, like my first sort of game show, like circusy, I don't really know how to describe it, but like that kind of vibe book. And I definitely will be going on to read book 2 immediately. I really want to carry on with the story, with the world, and I have been told by people I know that have read this series, or just from what I've seen on TikTok, the second book people prefer, or like just like slightly more than this one. So that definitely intrigues me because I already really liked this one, so I'd be interested to see how much more I would like the second book. I also don't know how many more are coming out. Is it just a duology? Is it going to be a series? I don't know. So I would recommend this to anyone who likes fantasy that is set out like The Serpent and the Wings of Night, or maybe like Powerless. Also to anyone who likes a more darker, gothic-y feeling fantasy book. In terms of the romance, I really liked our 2 characters together. I feel like it was a very fun relationship. I also like that we have 2 sisters who are at the forefront of the story. 4 stars feels like a very solid rating for me. So I'm going to end this vlog off here. It's been a bit of a random one, but regardless, I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and if you have watched this far, let me know what book you are currently reading right now, right this second. And with that, I hope to see you in the next video. Bye guys.